Hey everybody. A while since I've done anything. Really, I streamed, but there were thoughts um, and review of God of War Ragnarok. Um, and I did not finish the game, but I have played quite a bit into it. If you go back and look at my older videos, you'll see there are a lot of great things that I feel this game had to offer. Great combat, great cinematics, great storytelling. Um, so you had a lot of good that came with the game, but then you had the bad. And the trip through the game, for me at least, and probably not everyone, but for me, was an absolute nightmare. Puzzle after puzzle after puzzle after stopping continuously. And I like puzzles in games, especially like for like little side quests and things like that, or like Ghost of Tsushima, where you had like jumping puzzles to get up to the top of the temple and everything like that, or you had to figure out how to cut through the bamboo and everything. So puzzles aren't necessarily a bad thing, but when the puzzles are so abundant that you can't take 2 or 3 steps, or you play for 3 hours in a night and you maybe do one combat, and then every 2 minutes you're back at another puzzle. It was just too much. And like I said, that might be great gameplay for some people, but I like a little bit more just of the action, the storytelling, and everything like that, with a couple of side puzzles. So yeah, this is pretty much my last stream for this game, and I may come back to it because I would like to possibly finish the story, but I've got so many other games that are just sitting in the queue that I'd like to do, and I just feel like being frustrated by trying to make a left turn every time I log in is probably not the right feeling I want to get from a game. Now, other than that, like I said, the game is beautiful, the graphics are great, the voice acting is great, the music is great, the combat is great. It's just the constant interruption just to get to that is on the level of being a little bit absurd. So this is going to be a short video. I did want to log in and actually do this, but I will say that if I was to actually give it a rating, I'd probably give it about 2.5 stars. And which is crazy, because if it wasn't for the amount of puzzles, if they had just trimmed down on the number of them, this could have easily been a 4, maybe a 4.5 star game, and that's out of 5 stars, obviously. But when, like I said, I would log in sometimes and spend 2.5 hours out of 3 hours of playing just trying to figure out puzzles to move through the map and through the world, it was just too much. Now, I've been really thinking about what game I'm going to play next, because I've got things like Red Dead Redemption, I've got Horizon Forbidden West, I've got Spider-Man, I've got so many different games. I still would love to do an MMO on my PlayStation that I actually want to play, and I'm waiting for a few titles to possibly come. Of single-player games, I will be still doing some streams with MechWarrior 5, because I love the big giant stompy robots and action. Sure, the graphics aren't the greatest. It can be a little clunky at times, but it's just an all-around fun game. I kind of feel sad about this game and actually calling it quits, because I loved the last God of War. And they did have puzzles there, but it wasn't on a level of such absurdity that this one has. And I think they just overdid it. Too much of a good thing doesn't make it better, it makes it worse. And some of them were pretty complex. If you are a puzzle lover, I would highly recommend God of War Ragnarok, especially if you like puzzles alongside great storytelling and good combat. Some of the best combat, really. One of the games that I do love is combat-wise is Godfall, even though it didn't do very well, and it took a lot of inspiration from the controls in God of War, and you can definitely tell that. But yeah, so this is Truck Station 5, aka Orisius. Please hit like and share, and follow the channel. And that's it for God of War Ragnarok. I'll be signing it off. If I do come back to it, it'll be quite a bit of time later, because I think I've already installed Horizon Forbidden West, and I think I'm going to log off of here now and start a new stream and start playing it. Hopefully it doesn't suffer from the same issues of a second title that this one suffered from, because like I said, the last God of War was great, and this one is just, to me, not that great. So anyway, that's all for now. Everybody have a great day, and check out me streaming Horizon Zero Dawn, or excuse me, Horizon Forbidden West, and God, I love mech games, and that game looks like it's going to be absolutely amazing. The reviews I've watched for it are going to be really good. It may strip me away from MechWarrior 5 for a bit. I'm hoping that it's going to have some decent multiplayer mode, and we'll get through the campaign with that together. So expect some Armored Core in the near future. I still am going to try to see what's going on with Horizon Forbidden West, though. All right, everybody, that's it for now. Y'all take care. Oops, wrong button.